Hi. So I'm gonna tell you what just happened. First I made a video, then later I saw there was no sound. Then I checked my settings, I chose a device, and then it worked. I made a short video about finally being able to make videos. And then I closed the program. I did some other stuff. I opened the program again. I made another video in Dutch, also quite long one. And again, when I tried to listen, there was no sound. I checked my settings again, and I had to select again the device. So I'll have to do that every time before I make a video. So now I'm making another video in English. Don't know why, just because. I've been busy with Friends a lot lately, working on Friends. Why I have certain friends. With some it's very clear on how they just have the same mindset. But very often I found in writing that I made a lot of friends because I actually saw them as some kind of rivals or enemies. Like, for instance, I was interested in a guy, and I knew that this guy liked a certain girl, so that girl would be my rival, and then I became friends with that girl. And I did it I did it several times. And um, it's not that the friendship was then not didn't become real after a while. Mostly started really to appreciate the beings, the girls. It was mostly with girls that I used the tactic. But it was also not that I consciously went to those girls knowing I don't like you, but I want you to be my friend. But it is so that it crossed my mind. Like, yes, it would be interesting for me to get to know her better. You know, just one thought that crosses your mind, and then later when you actually do that, you know that somewhere you intended to do it for this reason. And then I wondered why I did that. What the reason was for me wanting to have my enemies as friends, to say it like that. I'm a bit cold. Better. So the reason why. And first I thought, yes, well, if you have your enemy close to you, then you can get to know him, and then you get to know or her, and you get to know her weak spots, and you can take advantage of that. Or I get closer to the being that I'm actually interested in. But the main reason why I did that is because I fear them and I saw them as a threat. And I became friends with them because I wanted them to see me as a friend. It's not really that I wanted them to have. I, it's not that I wanted to have them as my friends, but I wanted them to see me as a friend. Because it's harder to betray a friend than to betray an enemy. You see, I was a very clever girl. So I became friends with them because then it would be harder for them to try and hurt me for their sake. And they would, for the sake of the friendship, not hurt me and take me into consideration. Mm. Yeah, I did that with one, two, three, at least 4 girls. Instead of just going to the being that I was interested in, I took sideway. And then mostly I was just stuck there. It just stopped there. I never got to the being that I was actually interested in. Also because maybe then if the being that I was actually interested in would see that me and the friends would get along well, then maybe he got interested in me. That was also a big reason. Mm. So it's fun to see what friendships are based on. Friends forever. Yeah. Gonna stop the video. Bye.